hello world and all that inhabit it. Starnasity here, and welcome to Amnesia The Dark Decent. I haven't played this in a really long time, which I did more like custom stories. Like I only played through the main story once, and that was, I don't even know how long ago. So we're gonna go through again just for nostalgia's sake.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Oh my god, there was a struggle. There was a struggle. Alright. Now, I don't really remember a whole lot about this one because, like I was saying, I have played, more custom stories, but I played through this main story once, and I remember a little bit about it, but it's kind of fainted. So, we got a memento. Follow the local trail and find its source. But I figured I'd go back to my roots and play some good old Amnesia. Lumiere will protect me. Another memento, is that it? No. My mistake. Come along, Farron. You will protect me. When grabbing an object, use right mouse and hold it. No. Protect me. Alright. Actually, I didn't know you could actually do this and, like, rotate stuff around. That's pretty cool. That would have came in handy a lot. Get out of my face. Meow. Just the wind. Just the wind. Just the wind. Nothing to worry about, guys. Take this here bottle of liquor with us. Ah, it's got an ace on it. Alright. Wait a minute, is that a note? I think that is a note. Where'd that bottle go? I'm gonna use you to get in here. Nope, that is not a note. My mistake. My mistake. So I can't run yet, but trust me, we will. Now, I don't remember if you have the Justine package for this, if it adds stuff to this one or not. I don't think it does, but it might. God damn it. I'm gonna die. Already. Fucking evil spirits. Evil spirits are all around me. Alright. Mahogany chair. You're alive. Hello, Starnasity. You have found me. Investigate. That's Mahogany chair. He'll protect us. He will find and find and destroy all evil that comes near us. Is there a protector? You. What is that? Oh, that's his head. Found your head. 2 Mahogany chair. One's an imposter. Shit. I forgot how creepy the sounds were in this. I forgot how creepy this was. Actually, if there's any custom stories you guys want me to play for you, be sure to post them in the comments. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kiss in his stomach. First kick in his stomach. Hazel remained hidden in... I didn't get to finish reading that. Rainy Hall. He was in the Rainy Hall. Son of a... Okay. Don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed, children. Starnasity is here to protect you. All we need is tinder boxes and a lantern. Son of a... See, that don't really bother me, like cockroaches and stuff, because they just don't really bother me. Now, if that was like spiders, oh yeah, I'd be getting the hell out of there. Beware of standing in darkness; your sanity will lower. Who the fuck's making the noise? Oh my god, this soundtrack. So much nostalgia here, guys. Like, I remember that the monster comes out at a certain part, but I don't remember, like, if he's, like, out here patrolling around and shit. I think we gotta get to a certain part in the game, but I'm not sure. It's okay. It's just the house settling, or the castle settling. Aha. No treasure safe from me. I thought I was gonna find it. Fine.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality.
Really?
I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Alright, going into like an immersive standpoint on that, would that not be like extremely like hard to deal with? Like if you found a note from like yourself, you know, before you like lost all memory. Where's it down? Ah! I knew there was something in here that did that. I just didn't remember where. I love that music. Beautiful. Beautiful. A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Took his delegates, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople? Something like that. I don't know if that's a real place or not. I'm not really that geographically inclined. Okay, we can run. Victory will be mine.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Beautiful. Good story. Ah, I see you. Mine. Mahogany chair. Come with me. Good old mahogany chair. He's never let me down. Now, I'm trying to remember like what all I had to do, but I don't really remember all of it. See, for that stuff, I know we need acid. I think we gotta mix it though. I will protect you. Laboratorium sign first. The laboratory. Traveling to Dover meant going through the Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with the neglect of his family. Excellent. Shit, we're in the dark. Getting creepy. Alright. Huh. That's some bullshit.
It's so cold.
Who said that? Was that us? I don't think we said it.
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aqua force.
Excellent. I don't remember them fucking noises. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lacked the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprate binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, and hope it will produce an even more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my prediction. Shit, what was it? Memento. Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can it be dissolved? Notes. Alright, so we got some notes, diaries. Alright. One day I'll return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you in long life for life together, I am... I just got cross-eyed. White screens do that to me sometimes. To think of you and long life together. I know I'm better than... Shit, there's something fucking outside. Or like... I heard fucking footsteps. I weep for them, the lust of the power. Son of a... And I'm out of fluid. I'm out of fuel. Really now. Okay, so we're gonna find chemicals. What do I need here? The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes in this, from my most recent experience, has taken its toll on many of the less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Aha! So our chemicals are in the wine cellar. Oh my god, I do not remember all these creepy fucking noises, guys. Nothing. To the entrance hall. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London seemed appropriate somehow. Cellar Veneer. Cellar and vineyard sounds like wines. Damn it. It's locked and we'll need a key. We need a key. 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 Won't budge. Oh my god, that kind of sounds like a woman like screaming, like a startle scream or something. But I think it's more like a bird. Like a, not really a hoot owl, but a archives. It's down here. Nothing. Ah! Enough of that. There's no goodie safe when Starnasity is around. Actually, the other children cheered him on, his name voiced in steady rising peace, urging him to do it. I am really doing this, the young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. Okay. It's a little dark. It's a long loading screen. Rare books.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
So we're an archaeologist. I think that'd be cool. Like go like diving and stuff in like tombs and whatnot. Go diving and Find some ancient treasures. Mahogany chair. Meow. Starnasity is looking around. I ain't gonna like try to waste my tinder boxes. I think I'm gonna try to collect as many as I can and only use them when need be. I hereby offer my full attention and service to Alexander Baron of Brandenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, with my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander Baron of Brandenburg is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Gerch. So some dude like renounced like his freedom to become, I'm guessing, like his slave? Slave, maybe? Maybe. I don't remember that noise. It sounded like somebody got their throat slit and it was like gurgling blood or something. Good shit. Starnasity is looking for good shit. Found it. Good shit. Excuse me, mahogany chair. Don't block my expedition for good stuff.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
That wouldn't be fun. Treasure hunt and get stuck in somewhere. Man, now Starnasity is here looking for goodies. Spookitables. It's already in here. Fucking book. Mahogany chair. Yeah, I'm really good at like goodie hunting. Just because I'm greedy. Gotta get all them goodies. Come along, mahogany chair, you will protect me. Oh. He's shy. Don't worry, guys, he'll come around sometime. Go, mahogany chair. Local history. Don't know if he's gonna cut my head off or if he's gonna stab me in the butt. Yeah, I should have lit that hallway up. It is darker than a well digger's ass down there. We will not be going that way, friends. Creaky noises. Blood. Oh my god. Some brave soul lost his life here. Meow. Ah, temperature. That does not help me in any way whatsoever. Tabula. Maps. Your sanity is dangerously low. I'll like that. Uh-oh. We're gonna have a blackout moment. We're dead.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Touch it.
I reached out,
We'll
closing
touch
it
it.
in my hands.
Mr. Tyler
Faint
Foy,
glow
I'll call you
escaped
back
my
later,
fingers
sir.
and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
The Orb of Confusion. Kingdom of Prussia. Ooh, cool. Cool. Lumiere. Yeah, that's off of Beauty and the Beast, in case you guys was wondering. Without a doubt, one of my favorite Disney movies. You gotta love them. What's going on?
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Here, there, and there. Could you bust open a brick wall with a book? Negative. Let me see. A pebble. This should do it. Nailed it.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
No, I actually remember this part. Because this part confused the hell out of me at the beginning. So we got to pull you. Pull you. Da-da-da-da. You found a secret path. Altstadt and Brandenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt. Deep within the East Prussia woods, for centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brandenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with the scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be. Albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of a widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it is certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twist on the tales, but there are some motifs, I don't know what that word is, that keep reappearing. Wow. It's an auto reading, The Gatherers. The story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that the soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies rot by their tainted souls have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? Visit undone. How many of those? Alright. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Alstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day, he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is now to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Alstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brandenburg lives in a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Alstadt, and like most of those rich and noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from Rhineland, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lingering and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over the 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle among the great leaders of this country. Nice. Nice. I love backstory and stuff in games. It just sets the mood. Makes me feel alive. Makes me feel alive. Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brandenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I can't hear. I'm getting out of here. I don't know what that was, but I'm getting the fuck out of here. That works for me. Actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here because we're running up right around 36 minutes. And I don't want to make the videos too long. Unless you guys want me to make longer videos. But I'll leave it up to you guys. Post down in the comments if you want. Son of a bitch, I'm going to die here. No. Alright. That got my heart pumping. But, thank you for watching, and as always, stay awesome.